Can you tell me where can I apply critical thinking skill if I know how to think critically? See, see, these are the places. Critical thinking is a versatile skill that can be applied in various aspects of life and work. Here are some key areas where you can use your critical thinking skills effectively: problem solving, decision making, workplace and professional development, academic and research work, communication and persuasion, personal growth, media and information analysis. Nobody can fool you with fake uh, information and fake news. Leadership and team management. You have to be the thinker, not just leader or manager. Civics and social engagement, creative problem solving. These are the place where we can apply critical thinking skill. So, do you think the critical thinking can be learned within few days or by few courses? Critical thinking is a skill that can certainly be taught and learned, but it is not something that can typically be mastered in a few days or through a single course. Here is why. It's a lifelong skill, not a quick fix. Complexity, continuous growth, learning required practice. It depends on your starting point, context specific application, how to learn critical thinking effectively. Take structure course, practice regularly, reflect on your thinking, seek feedbacks, realistic expectations. A few courses can give you a tool and framework to start critical thinking, but becoming proficient requires months to years of practice, depending on how often you practice and the complexity of task. Ongoing exposure to different problems, perspective, and domains. In summary, critical thinking can't be fully mastered in a few days or with a single course, but this can serve as valuable starting point. Long-term dedication is key to truly developing this skill. Let's go. It says take structure course. Okay, we can take structure course definitely. We should always take structure course, but that structure course should have the ability to solve the current problems by performing critical thinking. If means whatever skill we are learning, if this critical thinking is not involved, or the teachers or education system, the Oxford or Cambridge, or whether your local institution, that your tuition, online courses, if they are not involved in critical thinking, they are going to produce next generation donkeys. Believe me, next generation donkeys. We have current generation, in current generation we have donkeys from universities and colleges, and many another means many other institutions. We have donkeys. So if we don't want donkeys or animals who can think, then we should involve critical thinking in our education system or everywhere. If you are calling oneself the teacher, you are teaching people, you should teach critical thinking. You should teach people how to think. Use your brain. And if you are a student, you should prioritize your critical thinking instead of just learning like a donkeys, just learning something and going to paste that thing on a paper to make oneself capable, means to make other people to call you uneducated, the donkey educated. So it means without critical thinking, your education is just useless education. You can't do anything. You can ask GPT what you can do without critical thinking skill. You are going to be pain, actually. You are going to be pain. You will become pain for family, pain for your managers, pain for your spouse, your wives and husbands, your children, or you being a children going to be pain for the parents after 20 years or 30 years, because your critical thinking is missing over here. You can't think like human being. Okay, so take structure course. So we can directly ask, if we are going to means if we are going to learn some structure course of anything, we have to ask GPT the syllabus. Based on that syllabus, we can ask the books, the courses available on YouTube, Udemy, or other online platforms, and we can get from those. Means we can have those means resources, we can consume those resources. But if you are critical thinker, again I'm saying, if you are critical thinker, you will think critically whether I should go with this critical thinking course or not. Okay, let's go. Can you give me the syllabus of critical thinking course? It will give me the syllabus of critical thinking course, no problem. The entire syllabus of critical thinking course. Here it is, the online courses, course outlines, course objectives, the entire course, the module 2 foundation of logic and reasoning, the entire syllabus is given to me. Identifying cognitive biases, module 4 logical fallacies, module 5 problem solving and decision making, research and evidence evaluation, persuasion and ethical reasoning. All these things are there. Total 8 modules, and then teaching methods, lectures and reading. We can read or attend the lectures. Okay, lectures and reading, interactive discussions, teaching method. These are the teaching method. If you are going to learn critical thinking skill, you have to decide who is giving me the most important method, who is providing me the most important method. Lectures, reading, interactive discussion, practical exercises, projects and assessment, evaluation criteria, participants engagement 20%, quizzes on logical reasoning and fallacies 20%, case studies analysis 20%, final projects paper on applying critical thinking to the real life issues 40%. Recommended resources, books. See, the books is given. We can ask other books or other online courses as well. Online courses, tools, all these things are over there.